Hello, YouTube, TeamAeon.com, where you may be watching this. This is How to Good with Team Aeon. We are doing a setup right now, and we are doing a test to see the quality of a vertical phone live stream. I just have to go over to my computer and let everybody know that we are currently live.
Yeah, it's good that we do these tests now instead of in April. Because we both know that we'll be covering the con. Oh man, I just had a cool idea.
What's that?
What if we got a Bluetooth camera that was battery powered that we could build into the helmet and link directly to the phone for the stream in April?
That would be cool.
That would definitely be cool. To quote 21, and then you will have sex! You will be having sex!
Okay, I can actually hear you banging in the kitchen really well.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm doing
No, I'm
dishes.
just saying. I'm just saying I can actually hear you.
Is that a bad thing?
Okay, so I'm just getting a chair. Because originally we were going to be testing a computer, but we had some issues. We will just label them issues and leave it at that.
Yeah, that thing's got to set off for at least a couple hours to get cooled down.
Yes, it does. And I am just pulling up the chat. Hey, Nigel, how are you doing?
You know what you should have tested on was my phone.
Yeah, well, we're testing this one right now. So Nigel, this is my comic corner. It is a complete mess due to one, reorganization, and two, Hermione. Cause, yeah, Hermione wanted to look at all the things up close and personal. So I have this section right here, which is all my Loki, some Thor stuff. This little corner right here is, hey Sil, how you doing? And Sil Sil knows some of this, cause she was like here. Oh, but then Hiddles came and wanted to experience it too. So Hermione, who is very small and accident prone, was like, yeah, let me knock everything over. And then Hiddles, who's like 20 pounds, is like, yeah, let me help you. But over here's like some X-Men, Iron Man, General Marvel stuff. And then this thing that you actually cannot see. Oh god, it looks horrible right now, but is mostly Doctor Strange and then some general Marvel stuff. And this is very true. In this section, mainly X-Men, well, actually exclusively X-Men, except for the top that currently has Spider-Man. So yeah, complete mess, which is why you don't get to see the ground, because the ground is really screwed. Um, but I got some pop protectors, and I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing with this whole section. But yeah, I basically got a stack of pop protectors. Um, there is a little bookcase that I have right here that I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. Um, and that's like the long story short of this whole section. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it, I swear.
Whatever you say, sugar pan.
Spider-Man, in one of his later seasons, he did have a crossover, the 90s Spider-Man with the 90s X-Men, had a crossover, where he was mutating and he reached out to Charles Xavier because he was, the expert on mutants. And I'm not exactly sure how to keep that up where I could actually see the chat. And someone, we will not be mentioning Syl's name. We will not be exposing her. She knows my tastes. She also knows and is a collector herself. And she spoiled the hell out of me during Christmas. She brought me a bunch of pops and a bunch of Marvel Collector Corps, and she knows that I am a very, very, very big comic fan. Like excessively big. Mainly Marvel, even though I do love DC. Unfortunately, DC does not have a lot going for it. And hasn't for a very, very regrettably very long time. Minus the games. They've had a lot of good games. It's just as far as movies, they've been horrible.
There we go. Did some dishes by hand. Got the thing reloaded out of here.
Thank you, Nova.
Yep.
And one of the reasons why I get these, besides, mild protection, is I live in a desert that is excessively dusty. Like, disgustingly excessive. See, I haven't seen Shazam. I want to, but I haven't. But yeah, these things are easier to clean, and the pops are easier to keep dust free.
Oh,
if they're in these.
Shirley of Laverne and Shirley died.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that she died yesterday. That's it. I think the other actress from Laverne and Shirley, I think Laverne already died. But yeah, the general idea is we wanted to set up because this is our like main table that we have. Yeah, that's what I saw because I was at work and I was trying to bring something up and it had news things. And it was talking about that, and that's how I found out, which I know is a weird way to find out. Um, because I was trying to find out something about the Google Wi-Fi boxes, which, yeah, that was a fun conversation I had at work. But yeah, I've gotten different pop protectors, but these are actually really easy to watch. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but so far these are easy to actually remove the film section. One of the other hopes is if I had the computer up, I could actually see chat instead of continually messing with this. My rocket ship. Okay, so hey, Cook, so how you doing, hon? We had some technical problems. So I did finally get the computer, but the company that I work for they are very big on security, which, I mean, it's not a bad thing. Lenny is the only core member still alive. Oh, I don't remember what Lenny looks like. And I used to watch that all the time on Nick at Night on Nickelodeon, man. Um, but yeah, the computer was there, but you have to be whitelisted, and my computer wasn't whitelisted. And you know how a lot of people complain that, oh well, they want to see. I'm not recalling the face. I'm just not recalling the face. But yeah, a lot of people complain that they want to talk to Americans and stuff like that. And the nice thing about my company is they are a lot of U.S. workers. The problem with that is it's very specific hours, and they don't work weekends. And I work weekends, so I had to wait till Monday. And then we had to get the ball rolling by poking it repeatedly. So this is something that Syl did not know about me. And it's not something I talk about. See, you guys know, I like Loki, I like Doctor Strange, I like the X-Men. Well, I mean, not so many people know I like the X-Men, but I like the X-Men. But those are like the standard things that people know about me. What she did not know, and most people don't know, um, is I have a fangirl crush on Mr. Fantastic. She didn't know this when she brought me the Collector Corps Fantastic Four box that is reversed because, of course, it is on the phone. Um, so she got to find that out about me, even though I have, and he is my favorite actor to play Mr. Fantastic, although, I mean, the options for who has played Mr. Fantastic are depressing and horrible and bad. I mean, one of the best renditions isn't even in the Fantastic Four of Marvel, but is Professor Impossible from the Venture Brothers. So when a parody show is doing a better job, you know you got problems. But I do have the 2000s movie poster, and it's freaking huge. But yeah, it has like this nice little card thing, which is cute. It has a sticker with Johnny Blaze, which this Fantastic Four movie was the first thing I ever saw Chris Evans in, and yeah, he was hot. Like, I had a I had a little bit of a teenage crush on him, man. I mean, I'm hopeful. I am hopeful because they have been so shady and underhanded and stuff like that with the Fantastic Four due to them not having the rights. Are you mad? Are you like seriously mad, Missy? Like, cause you gotta tell me if you're mad. That's how this works. That is how this works.
She doesn't tell you that she's mad, it's entrapment.
Yeah, it's entrapment if you don't tell me. Yes, it's but she found this out due to it having a Mr. Fantastic pop. It also has a pin that I don't remember if I showed you because I have horrible memory. A shirt that we're not going to take out of the plastic. Oh, Johnny Blaze is the key. That's the whole key. And then the Human Torch, which is glow in the dark, which is actually really cool. But speaking of selling stuff on eBay, I was on YouTube and I found something really, really like, what the hell? I didn't know he was in Scott Pilgrim's. But I was on YouTube and there was like this clickbaity screen about Chrono Trigger and the it was something about retro gaming and history and some crap like that. And it had this crazy, crazy price tag. And I'm like, nah, it's not that much. I mean, I know Chrono Trigger sold between $50 and $100, usually around 80 to 100, but it was nowhere in the 200. So I went to eBay. And yeah, Chrono Trigger consistently on there for over $200. Now, mind you, I do have an original cart, but it did not have a sticker, which was why when I bought it, I was able to talk the person down at the game store of lowering the price because he was selling it at that time. Oh, I think it was like 80 and we talked him down to like $30, $40 with the excuse of, yeah, but it doesn't have a label. And the whole collector's value is the cart with the label. And this basically has no collector's value minus it being the cart. So yeah. So it does have a replica sticker, but it is the original cartridge.
That's actually the biggest part that matters, is that it's the original board.
Yeah, I know.
It can be a completely different shell, it can have a completely different sticker, but as long as it's the original board, it's worth it.
Yeah, and that's the thing though. If you do, the more you have of the original, and the better condition it is, the more it's going to be worth. As a general example, like with the pops, although that goes into NRFB and stuff like that, but the more complete it is and the better condition the stuff is, the more it's going to be worth. I see Syl disappeared on me after I asked if she mad. I see how it is, Syl. You're disappearing. So one thing that I do need a price, because I already have this, is and she gave me two to sell, are the it, that you brought me stuff to sell, and I wanted the stuff. Although some of it's after selling fees and stuff. The question is it actually worth selling? But I need to look into the price of this because she did give me two, and I already have this one. Hey Nova, why don't you come here and explain the project that we're going to be doing on stream?
Oh, sure. I can explain it. I can explain it very, very easily. Without even showing up on camera.
This one is yeah, Captain America First Avenger 2017 Spring Convention exclusive. Funko releases specific pops at conventions, but then also will do a wider release in connection with like GameStop, Hot Topic, Walmart, Target, stuff like that, where they're in limited quantities, but people that couldn't get them at the convention or weren't able to attend are able to still get the rarer ones.
Okay, so let me explain this really easily.
Okay, you explain. That doesn't explain.
Sure it does. It explains everything. It explains everything all at once.
No, it doesn't.
To Nigel it does.
Okay, well, explain to others.
Okay. So for those of you who are watching who have no idea what I just did, yeah, it is a lot of noise. I activated this desire driver. Why this is the important bit is Otagu and I will be working on a costume for the Magnum Boost version of Gates on stream when we are able to get the camera and everything up and running, which hopefully will be today and not tomorrow. Otago, this is still ringing for that stuff, by the way. And why is this important? Of course, yes, cosplay. This is important because this involves the costume I'll be wearing this April to the Amazing Comic-Con event, which we plan on streaming live. Right, Otago?
Yeah, we're going to be doing shorts, live stream, different things, and we're going to both be in costume.
Right.
You want to be...
So for me, that costume just happens to be involving this little noisy thing. Oh, you would... Nigel says he would totally cosplay as Shotaro. I'm not sure who Shotaro is. Do you?
Well, maybe he can explain that to us.
Who's Shotaro? W. Oh, right. Right. The one. Would you go in full common rider gear, or would it be just him, or in his civilian form? Because I'm going full common rider gear for my costume. So yeah, that's the big reveal here. Um, oh, so you would go as him wearing the driver. Okay. So you wouldn't be actually going in W's costume. You would be as the civilian. Gotcha. Um, right now, it's really a choice being made between doing the Magnum Boost for the costume or the command buckle. The command buckle's on its way. Um, no, you're not. People don't see your face. Besides that, you can always even it out with some padding. Otagu, you are at 15% power.
Oh
So
no!
I think this is the point where you may want to wrap up.
Yeah, at this point we're gonna have to wrap up. Oh my. So yeah, oh, I am notorious for not plugging in my phone. I am notorious. I wanted to see how the quality of this works. We have his phone I need to test as well as the sound and if it catches little sounds, if we have to be super loud, all of that. And I did want to show you at least some of what's going on here. But yeah, as far as the big find of re-going through the stuff, this one so far is it. This is true. This is true. So you are right. We're actually doing a lot of testing today, including trying to fix the issue of me not having any sound, game sound when I have when I'm live streaming my Switch, where I'm forced to go to a different input so you guys can actually hear. Now, mind you, with Super Mario Maker, it's a requirement due to the delay, because there is quite a bit of delay. But it would be nice where it isn't a I have to do this to actually get game sound. Oh, see those are my bestest friends. Um, Basically, I need to have all of them charged, use all of them, then forget that I don't have any charged, and then be without a charge bar, a charger, and a dead phone. Cause I'm good like that. I am completely good like that. Um, I have a problem, okay? But yeah, at this point we need to test the Switch hookups on his computer. We still have a few games we need to test that aren't SpongeBob. Even though the SpongeBob one was so fun! Except when I forgot what I was doing or how to play the game. This is correct, Cuxo. That is definitely correct. Oh, that is very nice. That Disney Resort room tech where it charges all your devices by just wait, what? That's a thing? That is not a thing, Sil. Disney's living in the future. Disney is living in the damn future over here. Wow. Well, that is something. Ignore the dust that I am slowly undusting these games with, but minus the Switch one. Since we do have a little bit more power, I hope. And if not, y'all know what happened. I do want to show you guys at least some of my dusty games that are comic related. So I have Marvel Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's at 5%, so that's all you guys get to know. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. For now, guys, this is Otogu. We will be in touch with you guys in Discord when we are doing the next thing. See you guys.